So one of the things we talk about a lot is incorporating low budget video media into your marketing. And I had one person come to me and say, like, okay, so I've got this nice equipment, I've got, sound equipment, I've got this, I've got that. Are you saying that we shouldn't use that I should throw this away, that it's worthless? And the answer is no. Like there is kind of a lean towards the more professional. So what we end up talking about a lot is going low quality, using your phone, not worrying about a mic, not worrying about lighting, but just to get something out there, right? And so we thought it'd be good to just come on here and talk a little bit about the difference, when to use one, when to use the other, and whatnot.
Yeah, there's kind of what feels like a long-standing debate that it's either high production or low production, and you have to pick a side. But yeah, we kind of wanted to explain that the answer is yes. You use both. Mm-hmm. They just serve very different purposes. Yeah. And kind of explaining those and kind of, just explaining when to use which. And I guess the best place to start would probably be just kind of the differences between the two and the functions they both serve. Starting with...
You also should get sorry. The shakes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's really loud too.
Is there anything else I could do to show what not to do? If I
speaking of
this microphone here.
Speaking of low production.
So high production, kind of the benefits are, you don't really use that on social. It's not as effective there. But kind of if someone comes to your website and sees that, it lends a little bit of credibility, seeing, okay, this is professionally put together, this is a real school. That's kind of one of the perks of the high-quality video.
Yeah, I think, even I would say on social media it can work. Let's say you're live streaming the commencement speech. Like, you don't want to have the speaker with a selfie camera and speaking to the crowd. Like that's not going to work, right? But you got to think about your audience at that point. They're interested in the commencement speech.
Yeah.
They're there to watch it. They want the high production works, right?
Right.
Where we talk about selfie video, that's like interruption marketing. We're trying to get people's attention. They don't care who your school is at that point. They don't care that you have a beautiful campus. They'll see that high production video ad, and they'll just keep scrolling. So you spent thousands of dollars for something that nobody's really watching. And they work, and you get some traction, but you just get so much more when you kind of blend in as a friend, right? Yeah,
and then with those, when it is disrupting pattern marketing, for that kind of campaign, you're going to probably change up the video every couple weeks, every 3 weeks. And if you're doing high production, it takes you 4 months to get something out. So there's just no sense in spending a bunch, taking all that time, only to have it be live for 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I think, and that's an important thing, especially if you have a local market, you're not able to go, regionally. After 2-3 weeks, if you're spending any kind amount of money, you're going to start, the same people are going to be seeing the thing over and over and over. And so, you're going to want to be refreshing that. So a lower production helps you do that. And I think it's important, too, to note the difference between low production and sloppy production.
Right.
Now, if it's like, your flip phone and, it does 10 seconds of video at a time, yes. If it's windy out and what you're saying can't even be understood, that's bad, right? But if it's decent lighting, you go outside and you do your selfie video, it's going to be excellent.
Yeah, the thought process is kind of they want it to feel like a video that a friend would post, and people aren't going to take horrendous videos of themselves talking where you can't even hear them, and kind of take into account what I post on my own social media.
Yes. Yeah.
And then if so, that kind of makes sense to transfer over. And I think one thing too is a lot of times they can work in conjunction. You made a good point about this. If the campaign is that more organic, lower budget video, that can then bring someone to a landing page or your website where that high production video lives, and it kind of gets them to know you guys a little bit, engages them in conversation, and then shows them, oh, okay, this is a real school. They do things. This is a good, clean-cut video. This website looks great. They can definitely kind of work together in that way.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's really kind of the biggest points. Do you have anything you'd add?
Yeah, no, just the biggest thing is you don't have to pick a side. There's not kind of two routes, and picking one's probably doing a disservice, kind of understanding where each comes into play, and knowing they're both great tools for very different purposes, though.
Yeah, so know where they're at in the funnel. Do they even care about your brand?
Yeah.
Are you just trying to get them introduced to it? and two, like just what is your goal? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get them to fill something out really quickly? Or are you trying to send a massive amount of information,
right.
Like a commencement speech or an online course or something like that? So yeah.
Awesome.
Well, until next time, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks guys.